Because of the FBI's total inaction in regards to this case, many have decided that Rochelle was actually as sexually depraved as Jared. People who have looked at and reported on aspects of this case find it utterly disturbing that the evidence that she recorded for years on end was overlooked by the FBI, and find it more plausible that she's simply lying. Why would the FBI not investigate someone claiming to have slept with a 9-year-old, which is something that Rochelle recorded Jared saying? That said, if you have watched our video on Larry Nassar, in which it was shown that the FBI purposely overlooked claims of children being sexually abused by the USA Gymnastics head doctor because he was promised a better job, then you would know that this kind of action happens regularly. Rochelle's backlog of evidence showcasing how many times she spoke to law enforcement about Jared, the number of reports she put in against the sandwich peddler, which she has been more than forthcoming about, and her continued freedom speaks for itself. Much like with Ian Watkins and Larry Nassar, law enforcement had hard evidence of wrongdoing, but simply failed to act. Worse still, multiple former FBI agents, like Eileen Romer, have defended the FBI's total inaction, saying that they simply couldn't have known, even though it was clear they could have. The FBI told Rochelle that they appreciated what she was doing and wanted her to work as an informant with them, with the hopes that she could get them more concrete evidence. Rochelle obliged, feeling as if it were up to her to bring Jared to justice. But talking to him about his pedophilic attraction and actions had begun to take a negative toll on her. She was a mother of 2 young children, and hearing him talk about kids the same age made her feel disgusted, and she began to distance herself from them. He had made her feel dirty, and as if they would be tainted by her presence. After she would talk to him, she would sit in a dark room for hours, crying and making herself sick over the things she spoke to him about, knowing that it still wasn't enough to arrest him. Unfortunately, just like Joanna before her, the evidence that she would provide would only go on to showcase how much more could have been done to protect the children who were being abused, as his arrest would be based on a completely separate investigation.